How's it going, guys? It's Nick of the Gracefully Hazed. I'm here at the Upper Space. I'm interviewing Jason and Justin. Their band's here today to actually play a show. Guys,
Hey, how you doing? Justin, I play guitar and I scream.
I do the clean vocals people can understand. I'm Jason. I also play bass for Synergy of the Fallen.
We are from St. Catharines, just down the road. Thank you very much for having us.
Yeah, don't hold that against us.
Tell us a little bit about the album, guys.
Well, the album we have on sale right now is an album we recorded back in 2015. We actually have a digital EP that we recorded recently over at the Bell Tower back in September. The drums were done by a friend of ours named Davis Maxwell from Heavy Hearts in Cawthra. And a very solid dude. I recommend 414 Recordings in the Bell Tower in Fort Erie for all your recording needs. Very solid people, very professional, and the church is outrageously loud for sound.
Dude, don't you know it's rude to talk to the camera when you're being interviewed? You have to talk to the interviewer.
Oh, fuck.
I know it's been a while. I know.
My interviews are rusty, come on.
Yeah, he's working them in. No worries. Okay, so do you guys have planned for a new album or
We're
is
just
material in the works?
One is in the works, yes. It's just taking a lot longer than we thought it would. We've hit a few setbacks, but we're working through them.
Yeah,
Loss of a drummer really does hamper that.
Yeah, like we had a good drummer for like 4 years, but in 2018 he decided he just couldn't handle being in two bands and just doing this and that. So unfortunately, we had to say goodbye to our friend Jay Farragalli, and since then it's been a bit of a rough road trying to audition perfect drummers or just people who want to play for us. Because personally, I find in the past year, a lot of musicians have lost their fire because of this COVID pandemic, and it should never be like that because in the end, music is all we have left.
Hear you. Okay.
Especially right now, trying to keep morale up and everything.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people are suffering through depression. They're going through all sorts of crap that I wouldn't wish I were sent.
Yeah.
And if they give up on music, I'm not sure how they're going to make it back.
Yeah. For a lot of people, it's their livelihood, right? And when you take that away,
Whether you're writing it, playing it, reading it, listening, music is the key, to me anyway.
And unfortunately, I feel really bad for the independent bars that are in this tragic outcome right now because they're the ones that are losing the most money because they're not bringing in the revenue that most live shows are capable of bringing in.
Yeah.
Like when you used to see in a bar that's packed on a Saturday night and you walk in the next time and you see that it's empty, you sometimes can't help but realize how much you take it for granted over the years, and you keep saying, I'll go to that the next time, I'll go to that the next time. But unfortunately, there won't be a next time because live shows have been taken away from us. And unfortunately, we all just got to stick together, support our local community as much as possible, and get right through it.
yeah. No, I hear you. No, that's a really noble point of view. You guys been more proactive in some ways with the time off,
Just obviously, all we've been doing is getting together every week, writing as usual. In fact, one of the driving forces behind this band is that we don't give up. We have been through so much in the last 7 years. We've been playing together for so long. It's just our way of life. We just can't walk away from it.
No, it's kept us together for too long, besides the fact that we're brothers. But no, our love of music just keeps us going. The fact is, we wouldn't trade what we do for anything. You know, it's a passion. You either feel it or you don't. And if you don't, well, why are you in it to begin with? You're basically just trying to live a fantasy rather than live out a life.
No, I hear you. Now, have you guys always stuck with metal?
Yep. I honestly, when I first started playing in bands when I was in high school, I was more of a hardcore punk kid. I loved aggressive New York style hardcore. And then all of a sudden I transitioned into metal over the several years. And I just find metal is so amazing because you can do so many different things with it. You got progressive metal, you got black metal, death metal, folk metal, like the list goes on. Like you go to Europe and you see all these people going absolutely bananas over things like fiddles mixed with distorted guitars.
Yeah.
And like double kicking drums. It's beautiful.
Nice.
Yeah, to me, metal is a very diverse genre. you can just about do anything you want with it, including like operatic metal, new metal. There's so much that I could go on for quite a while listing all the different genres and what they supposedly mean. But I don't think we had that sort of time.
No, probably not. Like, what have you guys ever thought of using an unconventional instrument in your music? Harp or?
Honestly, we were wanting to put in like keyboards when we first started the
Yeah,
band.
but it's not really unconventional.
Yeah, unconventional.
Yeah, he goes to like outlandish sort of thing.
Oh, geez. In that case, I would probably choose like horns. Honestly, I love the sound of brass instruments behind loud, distorted guitars.
Yeah.
It's not something you see too often, but if I were to see like something different, I'd definitely say a trumpet or trombone section would just be phenomenal.
There's his Nightwish influence right there.
Actually, it's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
Nightwish. They use a lot of guitars
Oh.
or like keyboards and samples.
Okay. Yeah. What sort of, aside from Nightwish, what bands inspire you guys? Like Sons of Butcher?
Sons of Butcher is an influence, yes, but mostly our
Deathclock.
influences like Deathclock,
Yeah.
Slayer, Disturbed,
Nice.
Bullet for My Valentine.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Any difference or?
No,
Same stuff?
that was the same stuff basically.
Okay. So have you guys known each other like what, 10 years, more than that?
We grew up together. As I said, we're brothers. He's the older one. I'm the younger, crazier, more loud one.
I've known him his whole life.
Yeah. No, for some guys I've heard them called like their best friends brothers though. So I wouldn't know if that's what you meant.
Oh yeah, no, we're actually blood brothers.
Yeah,
All right.
true brothers. Like
As
they're
in,
the same last
we
name.
finish each other's sentences. We
Throwing each other through countless windows.
we used to beat each other up in wrestling rings and things like that before we started playing music. That was a lot of fun.
Now we
Yeah.
just beat each other up just because we can.
And so previous bands before you guys played together, or maybe you just guys did music to something else. You said Hardcore Warrior were in?
Yeah, that was a one-person solo project that I did from 2004 to 2010.
Okay.
And I did a one-off reunion in 2012 after I had some personal issues in 2010
Oh yeah.
when I ended the band, unfortunately. But
Yeah. Sorry to hear that.
it is what it is.
Yeah, and coincidentally, the band that I picked up to do that reunion with was me and my cousin Rick Sewell. We did a band called the 13th Sin. And when he said he wanted to do a reunion show, because we wanted to piggyback him into the band,
Yep.
he figured he'd go out and cut his old project off of the bank, so we decided to back him up. And that was my very first performance, coincidentally.
Yeah, I definitely remember that reunion show in 2012 like yesterday. It was like a mix of rockabilly and metal bands because I wanted to invite one of the bands that was a huge influence on helping me boost my career, the Matadors.
Yep.
And so we brought them. We brought Hellcat and the Prowl and Chainsaw Lobotomy, all rockabilly bands. And then on the metal side, we had Desolation, Deciphering Pale, not Deciphering Pale, Deception of Eden,
Okay.
pardon me, and Hardcore Warrior.
Nice. Yeah. Sounds like a good lineup. Actually.
Yeah,
Oh, it was a good line.
Yeah, it
I
was-
mean, we pretty much filled up L3.
yeah, it was crazy.
I like that setup too in L3.
Oh, yeah.
Do you guys want to talk about your shirts too? Like, who did you guys get to design them?
We got our friend Ricky from the Ceremonial Snips to design them over at Press Time Design.
Nice.
That's our first one.
That was our very first one that we came out with in 2015, and we did this one, I believe, in 2017.
2017.
Yeah. And then we got, like I said, we did our CD release party in 2015. If you look over here, that's our beautiful 8-song CD. We're playing most of these tracks on our live performance tonight, of course.
Then we have stickers available for those who are interested in that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, we're definitely interested in putting out more merch and things like that. Like once we downsize what we do have, then we're definitely going to restock.
Okay. Yeah. Is there anything different you guys tend to do in the future, like a stage performance change, like a fire?
I would like to add effects, but a lot of the bar ordinances tend to.
Frown on that. You know
Yeah.
what? Ideally, I would love to do like something really trippy, like a fake fire kind of thing, like something kind of similar to what the Electric Dead did.
Yep.
With their stage set. Very cool band that we also enjoy playing with.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Right on. Okay. Well, I think we're gonna cut it at this. This is Synergy of the Fallen.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having us. We'll rock your socks off in a little bit.
Yeah. So
Stay tuned.
Good to tune in.